The next chapter of the Zombies universe is officially surfacing. Today we're diving into the biggest production updates, story developments, and character revelations surrounding Zombies 5: Secrets of the Sea, as new information continues to ripple across Disney's international production trackers this summer. If you've been following the franchise closely throughout 2026, then you already know the fandom has entered full investigation mode. Every casting report, every filming leak, and every behind-the-scenes update coming out of New Zealand is being analyzed frame by frame as Disney prepares to launch the most ambitious supernatural expansion in franchise history. Following months of speculation, Disney's production teams have now fully committed to an entirely new direction for Seabrook. Cameras continue rolling across coastal locations throughout Auckland, while post-production schedules already stretch deep into 2027 to accommodate some of the largest visual effects sequences the franchise has ever attempted. And honestly, once you look at the scale of what they're building, it becomes easy to understand why. This isn't simply another monster rivalry story. This is an expansion of the mythology itself. Under returning director Paul Hone, the creative teams are moving beyond the familiar dynamics of zombies, werewolves, aliens, and vampires to introduce an entirely new civilization hidden beneath the waters surrounding Seabrook. According to early production information, these mysterious sea dwellers have existed in secret for generations, observing the surface world from a distance while protecting an ancient power connected to the ocean floor. That discovery changes everything, because for the first time in franchise history, Seabrook isn't facing a threat arriving from outside the town. The danger may have been waiting beneath it all along. At the center of the story once again are Malachi Barton's Victor and Freya Sky's Nova, whose partnership enters its most difficult phase yet. After finally helping establish peace between daywalkers and vampires, the pair suddenly find themselves responsible for holding together alliances that are beginning to crack under pressure. The arrival of the mermaids doesn't immediately spark war. Instead, it creates uncertainty. Their songs appear capable of influencing emotions, strengthening loyalties, and awakening long-buried memories. Some residents of Seabrook become fascinated by the newcomer, while others view them as a direct threat to the fragile peace everyone fought so hard to achieve. Victor believes diplomacy remains possible. Nova isn't so sure, and that difference in perspective may become the emotional heart of the entire Meanwhile, Disney has assembled one of the strongest supporting casts the franchise has seen in years. Returning favorites include Svea Mbatia as Vera, Julian Lerner as Ray, and Trevor Torgman returning once more as fan favorite Bucky, whose reactions to Seabrook's newest supernatural residents could easily become some of the movie's funniest moments. The newcomers, however, may steal the spotlight. Diana Babnikova joins the cast as Pearl, a fiercely protective mermaid leader tasked with defending her people from a danger rising from the deep. Taylor Oliver steps into the role of Finn, a rebellious explorer fascinated by the surface world, while Olive Mortimer plays Sandy, a strategist whose loyalties may not be as clear as they first appear. Early story reports suggest the mermaids aren't invading Seabrook. They're searching for something ancient, something powerful, and something connected to the very origins of the supernatural communities that call the town home. If those rumors prove accurate, Zombies May 5th end up rewriting the history of the entire franchise. Production insiders have also pointed towards some of the largest musical numbers ever attempted for a Zombies project. Massive waterfront dance sequences, underwater performance captures, and large-scale ensemble choreography are reportedly taking advantage of the extended production timeline leading toward the planned summer 2027 release window. Combine that with Tom Howe's returning musical style and Disney's increasingly cinematic visual approach, and the result could be the most visually ambitious entry the series has produced. The biggest question now is simple: are the mermaids the villains of the story, or are they desperately trying to stop something far more dangerous from reaching the surface? Because if Secrets of the Sea follows the franchise's usual formula, appearances may be deceiving once again. And if history has taught Seabrook anything, today's enemy often becomes tomorrow's greatest ally. So what do you think? Will Victor and Nova succeed in holding the supernatural